Now, right. So today's lecture, my favorite Hollywood movies. We will discuss all that. Okay. LinkedIn link. I'll share my LinkedIn link later. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but I told you, there's only one video of me playing keyboard, nothing else. Okay. All right. So let's get back to the main topic. Today's class is not logical reasoning; it's verbal reasoning. Okay. And what we are going to learn is direct versus indirect speech. A&T, what is this direct speech and what's this indirect speech? Now, let us say there are always a few people involved in the conversation. Remember, I'm very bad at drawing also, so this is how I can draw. Now, this person wants to tell something here. Okay, this person wants to tell something to this person. Yeah, so these both will go somewhere side and they will start talking. Okay, so this person is telling something to this person. Now they both are talking about someone else, correct? Yes. So the person who is talking or who is telling will become my first person. Sarena? Ramu, please mute yourself. No, I think accidentally you left your phone on unmute. Yeah. So whoever is speaking, the person who is talking will become my first person, Nana. Okay. The person whom I am talking to, నేను ఎవరితో అయితే మాట్లాడుతున్నానో, that person becomes my second person. Okay. And about whom I am talking, నేను ఎవరి గురించి అయితే మాట్లాడుతున్నానో, that person becomes my third person. Okay. Yes. Ramu. I guess. So see, this is the problem. I'll always have to stop sharing my screen to do this. Yeah. Okay. Something went wrong. Just give me one moment, guys. The screen sharing, something went wrong. Okay. Right. Now I can go to opening PowerPoint. Yeah, 3D brain and all, that's because I am also a psychology student, no? So for me, it's essential that I understand the concepts of brain and biology also. I can't just be an engineer anymore. I have to understand different things. Okay, but yeah, as I was talking about, now, when this person, the first person, is communicating with the second person, okay, when the first person is communicating with the second person, this is called as direct speech. Okay. If the first person is communicating with the second person, then it is direct speech. Ledu. నేను ఏదైనా విన్నాను. ఓకేనా, నేను విన్నది నేను ఇంకెవరికో చెప్తున్నాను. That means first person told me something. Okay, this first person told me something. All right. This thing, I am telling it to the third person. So I am telling whatever the first person told me to the third person. Now this is an example for indirect. Okay. ఇప్పుడు క్లియర్ డైరెక్ట్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఇండైరెక్ట్ అంటే ఏంటి? డైరెక్ట్ అంటే నేను నువ్వు డైరెక్ట్ గా మాట్లాడుకోను. ఇండైరెక్ట్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఎవరో నాకు చెప్పినది నేను నీకు చెప్తున్నాను అనమాట. ఓకే, ఎవరో నాకు చెప్పింది నేను మీకు చెప్తున్నాను, దాన్ని ఇండైరెక్ట్ స్పీచ్ అంటాం. ఓకే. నౌ వై ఈస్ దిస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్? ఎందుకంటే 90% ఆఫ్ ది టైమ్స్ మనం డైరెక్ట్గా ఇంకోటితో మాట్లాడలేము. ఐడియాస్ ఉన్నవి ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయాలన్నప్పుడు డైరెక్ట్గా తీసుకోలేము. ఓకే, సో 90% ఆఫ్ ది టైమ్స్ మీరు ఏమొచ్చి చెప్తున్నప్పుడు ఎవరికైనా అది ఇండైరెక్ట్ స్పీచ్లోకే వెళ్తుంది. ఓకే, so today the entire class, the entire I think 1 or 15 minutes that we have, yeah, we are going to spend only on looking at how do we convert direct speech into indirect speech. Okay, now there are a few rules, there are a little bit of rules, but overall what I would like you to do is think about it this way. If I have some sentence in English, I want you to be able to convert it into Telugu. Okay, imagine speaking this, okay, to me as if someone has told it to you. Okay, yeah, imagine you are speaking to me as if someone told it to you. తెలుగులో నువ్వు ఇది నాకు చెప్తున్నట్టు, ఏం చెప్తున్నావు అంటే ఎవరో నీకేదో చెప్పారు, అది నువ్వు నాకు చెప్తున్నట్టు. ఓకే, దెన్ కన్వర్ట్ ఇట్ బ్యాక్ ఇంటూ ఇంగ్లీష్. Alright, then convert it back into English. Now, this process will be very useful to you in the very first few sentences. Okay, దాని తర్వాత అలవాటు అయిపోతుంది, ఇంకా మీకు కంగారు పడక్కర్లేదు. Okay, are we clear so far? Yes, anyone has any doubts so far? No? Okay, cool, very nice. So let us look at this. Now, you saw Rahul yesterday and you want to tell somebody what he said. Then we use indirect speech, right? So what did he say? If Rahul said, I am busy, okay, ఇది నీకు తను డైరెక్ట్ గా చెప్పాడు కదా. ఎస్, నువ్వు నిన్న రాహుల్ తో మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు రాహుల్ సెడ్ ఐ am busy, correct? So one way of you telling what Rahul told you is you can say he said, అంటే తను చెప్పాడు I am busy, నేను బిజీగా ఉన్నాను. అంటే ఏంటి, నిన్న నాకు తను చెప్పాడురా నేను బిజీగా ఉన్నానని. Yes, so this is how one form of reported speech or the indirect speech comes. Or you can say that వాడు చెప్పాడు వాడు బిజీగా ఉన్నాడు అని. ఓకే, వాడు నాకు చెప్పాడురా నేను బిజీగా ఉన్నానని వాడు నాకు చెప్పాడురా అనొచ్చు. దట్స్ ఫస్ట్ వే ఆఫ్ సేయింగ్. ఆర్ అరే వాడు బిజీగా ఉన్నాను అన్నాడురా is the second way of saying it, correct? So that second way of saying it is this. He said that he was busy. Okay, so what are we doing here? The first way is you're repeating what Rahul told you exactly. Second thing is you're repeating what was spoken but in your own words. మీరు చెప్తున్నట్టు చెప్తున్నారు. That means you are reporting a speech here. Okay, yes, are we clear? These are the two ways in which we can do it. And trust me, you will get this a lot of times again and again and again. Okay, so today I'll show you all the different situations in which you can use indirect and direct speech. It's not going to be hard, it's going to be time consuming, but I'll show you all the situations. Remember, in tenses also we saw all the situations in which you could use a particular tense. Alage in this class also I'll show you all the situations. Okay, yeah. So first thing here, when you have verb, no, you have to change that verb. Let's look at this sentence. She said I am happy. Yeah, now over here this said is my verb. What is she? She is my pronoun, correct? Now I becomes the noun. Yes, this is whom I'm talking about. Am again becomes what? Verb. What type of verb? This is an auxiliary verb. Yeah, happy becomes what? In this case, happy is telling me about me, no? Or is it telling me about something? No, it's not telling me about anything. It's just a name that I'm giving to my feeling. So this also becomes the noun. Okay? మీకు అందరికీ గుర్తుంది కదా మనం ఇలా చేసుకునే వాళ్ళని. యా, సో this part she said will remain like that only. Okay, what will get added? This part, that. తను ఏం చెప్పింది అన్నది మనం చెప్తున్నాం కదా, సో విల్ యాడ్ షీ సెడ్ దాట్, యా, షీ వాజ్ హ్యాపీ. ఎందుకు? తను చెప్పినప్పుడు తను హ్యాపీగా ఉంది, బట్ మీరు చెప్తున్నప్పుడు తను హ్యాపీగా ఉందో లేదో మీకు తెలియదు కదా కదా, సో తను అప్పుడు హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నది అని మనం చెప్పాలి. ఓకే, సో ద ఫస్ట్ చేంజ్ దట్ విల్ మేక్ is the verb goes to past tense. Okay, yeah, and what's the reason? Because when she, or because when the action was done, and the action is reported, both are not happening at same time. Okay, the action is done and action is reported, both of them are not happening at the same time. Okay, అందుకు మనం past లోకి మార్చాలి. Is this logic clear? See, I don't want you to remember these as rules. If you remember them as rules, there'll be a lot of rules. Grammar is full of rules. Okay, I really don't want you to remember them as rules. Logic తెలుసుకొని దాని మీద మనం ఫౌండేషన్ బిల్డ్ చేసుకుందాం. ఓకే కదా? యా, ఆల్రైట్. నెక్స్ట్, there's one exception, however. Okay, sorry. In the exception that we have is when it's a universal truth. Okay, remember when we were doing tenses, I told you that universal truths or habits will always come under present tense. Kada? ఇప్పుడు the sun rises in the east అంటాం. ఇవాళ మార్నింగ్ ఆల్రెడీ సన్ రైజ్ అయిపోయింది కదా అని ద సన్ రోజ్ ఇన్ ద ఈస్ట్ అనం కదా మనం. ఎస్, రేపు మార్నింగ్ సన్ రైజ్ అవుతుంది కదా అని ద సన్ విల్ రైజ్ ఇన్ ద ఈస్ట్ అని అన్నాం కదా. ఎస్, ద సన్ విల్ రైజ్ ఇన్ ద ఈస్ట్ అంటే ఓకే, టుమారో సన్ విల్ రైజ్ ఇన్ ద ఈస్ట్, డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో వాట్ విల్ చేంజ్ ఆర్ వాట్? నో కదా, ఇట్ వోంట్ చేంజ్. నో. సో whenever it's a universal truth or a habit, it will always continue to be in the present. Okay, yeah, universal truths. All right, so he said that we cannot live without A. Okay, he said that we cannot live without A. Is this clear? Next, what about this? He said that he brushes his teeth every morning. Yeah, very good, Gayatri. Okay, good. Let's move forward. Next, she says, I am going. Okay, now see what is happening over here. These reporting verbs are in present. Okay, but the action is supposed to happen. The action will happen. ఇంకా యాక్షన్ అవ్వలేదు. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, మనం ఇక్కడ తీసుకుంటున్నప్పుడు ఐఎమ్ హ్యాపీ అన్నప్పుడు యాక్షన్ అయిపోయింది ఆల్రెడీ. అందుకు షీ సెడ్ దట్ షీ వాజ్ హ్యాపీ అని మనం తీసుకున్నాం. కానీ ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఏమైతోంది, సారీ, ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఏమైతోంది, యాక్షన్ ఇంకా అవ్వలేదు, యాక్షన్ అవుతూ ఉన్నది కదా. అందుకేం చేయాలి? We have to look at when she says I am going, she says she is going. Okay, not will be. ఇప్పుడు she says I will go అన్నాను అనుకో, అప్పుడు నువ్వు చెప్పింది కరెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, then it will be she says she will be going అని వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, బట్ ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది, she says I am going అంటే నేను ఇప్పుడు వెళ్తున్నాను కదా, సో she is going అని రావాలి. యా, ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్, మనం వయ్య ఇప్పుడు అవుతుంది కదా నాన్న, చూడు ఇప్పుడు ఇది టైం లైన్ అనుకో, ఇది పాస్ట్ లోని, ఇది ప్రెసెంట్ లోని, ఇది ఫ్యూచర్ లోని. నేను ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాను, ఎవరో ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు, దిస్ పర్సన్ ఈస్ టెలింగ్ మీ దట్ షీ ఈస్ గోయింగ్. యా, సో తను నడుచుకుంటూ ఇలా వెళ్ళిపోయింది. మధ్యలోంచి ఇంకో ఫ్రెండ్ వచ్చాడు నీ దగ్గరికి, మీరిద్దరూ మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నారు. యా, వాట్ యూ టెల్? యుల్ టెల్ అబౌట్ ద యాక్షన్ దట్ ఈస్ కరెంట్లీ హ్యాపెనింగ్, నో? అవునా కాదా? సో ఇప్పుడు అవుతున్న యాక్షన్ అంటే ప్రెసెంట్ లోనే కదా, అందుకు నువ్వు ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ వాడతావు, ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ అని. అదే ఒకవేళ ఆ అమ్మాయి ఇక్కడ నడుస్తోంది అనుకో, ఇక్కడ నీకు చెప్పింది ఇక్కడ నడుస్తోంది, నడవడం అయిపోయింది ఆ అమ్మాయిది, కానీ నిన్నెవడో ఒకడు వచ్చి ఇక్కడ అడిగాడు, అప్పుడు నువ్వు షీ వాజ్ గోయింగ్ అని చెప్తావు, ఎందుకంటే ఆ యాక్షన్ అయిపోయింది కనుక. ఓకే, రిమెంబర్ యా పావని, రిమెంబర్. Oh, why means yes. Oh, sorry. My bad. I thought you were asking why. Okay, my bad. Okay, so you understood. Good. Okay, so the second thing is present to past. All right. See, if I'm saying I am unwell, okay na? నాకు ఎవరైనా నేను బాగోలేను, నాకు ఒంట్లో బాగోలేదు అని చెప్పారు అనుకోండి, నేనేమంటాను? నేను వెళ్ళేమోచి ఇంకెవరికైనా చెప్తున్నప్పుడు తనకు ఒంట్లో బాగోలేదు అని నాకు చెప్పింది అంటాను కదా. ఎస్, సో ఇట్ విల్ బి షీ సెడ్ దట్ షీ వాజ్ అన్వెల్. ఓకే, లిఖిత, సెకండ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ వాట్ యూఆర్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ దిస్. షీ విల్ సే ఐ am గోయింగ్. She will say she is going. See, over here, will say is my will say part. But for this am is what I'm looking at for is. So this am is always going to be is only. Sarina? Yeah. Over here, I am playing the guitar. She explained. Okay, what did she explain to you? She explained that she was playing guitar. ఓకే, ఎందుకు? తను ఏం పని చేస్తోందో తను మీకు చెప్పింది. మీరు చెప్తున్నప్పుడు తను ఆ పని చేస్తోందో లేదో మనకు తెలియదు కదా. సో షీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ దట్ షీ వాస్ ప్లేయింగ్ ద గిటార్. ఓకే, నౌ యూ మైట్ ఆస్క్ మీ ద క్వశ్చన్, సార్ ఇక్కడ నేను చెప్పిన దానికి అక్కడ మీరు చెప్పిన దానికి తేడా ఏంటి? Look carefully. This is says and say or will say. Okay. Yeah, 3F3. You have unmuted yourself by mistake. Once, please take care of that. Okay. Yeah, but over here you see it is said. This is past already. Explained, past already. Okay. So I will be getting was. Am I clear? Right? Okay. Let's move forward. What about this? I have been to Boston, she told me. Then what will come? She told me she had been to Boston. Okay. Whatever is in present perfect, we'll change it into past perfect. See, like this. Over here, whatever is in simple present, we change it into simple past now. Whatever is in present continuous, we are changing into past continuous now. Yes. So if it is present X, it will change into past X. That is the general rule. Okay. Yes. So if it is present perfect continuous, it will be past perfect continuous. Yeah. So he said, I have been working very hard. That means he said that he had been working very hard. Okay. Is this all clear? Yeah. Can I move forward? Okay, fine, fair enough. Let's go. Next, what we are doing past to perfect tenses. Okay. So if I have a simple past tense, I will make it into I'll make it into a past perfect tense. Enduku elaga chudandi. She said Arvind arrived on Sunday. Ila teeskondi, ఇక్కడ సండే ఉన్నది, అరవింద్ ఇక్కడ వచ్చాడు. ఓకేనా? ఇప్పుడు ఈ కాన్వర్జేషన్ ఎప్పుడు అవుతోంది? ఈ యాక్షన్ అరైవ్ అన్న యాక్షన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాతే కదా అవుతుంది, అవునా? అంటే మీరు నాకు చెప్పేది ఏదైతే ఉందో అది యాక్షన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాతే మీరు నాకు చెప్తున్నారు. ఎస్. సో వాట్ ఆర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ యాక్షన్స్, పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్సెస్ గుర్తున్నాయా? వన్ యాక్షన్ ఇస్ ఓవర్, సెకండ్ యాక్షన్ ఇస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ ఆర్ సెకండ్ యాక్షన్ ఇస్ స్టార్టింగ్ కదా. సో లాజికలీ ఐ హ్యావ్ టు యూస్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్సెస్. Correct? So when she said Arvind arrived on Sunday, how should we change it? She said that Arvind had arrived on Sunday. Had arrived ఎందుకంటే ఈ యాక్షన్ అయిపోయింది కనుక. Yeah, okay. The same thing, if it's past continuous, it will go into past perfect continuous. Okay. So we were playing basketball. నిన్న ఆడుకుంటుండే మనం. Yes. So they told me that they had been playing basketball. Okay. So నిన్నన ఆడుతుండే వాళ్ళు. Okay, నిన్నన ఆడుకుంటుండే. Yes. Okay. Now what about past perfect? If it is in past perfect, here action ended, no? Now when you are telling it also action ended, no? That means there's no change. Kada? See, in the previous thing, here action was going on. But right now, action that was going on ended. So see, there's a change in what happened and what you are trying to tell. But over here, there's no change in what happened and what you're trying to tell. Correct? So if there's a past perfect statement, it will remain in past perfect. If there's a past perfect continuous statement, it will remain in past perfect continuous. Okay? Is this clear? Yeah? So let us just quickly have a small recap. If I have simple present, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous. Okay? What will this change into? Simple present will change into simple past. Okay? Present continuous will change into past continuous. Present perfect into past perfect. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Okay, very good. Whereas if I have simple past, it will change into past perfect. Correct? Yeah. Antena? If I have simple past, it will change into past perfect. What if I have a past continuous? It will change into past perfect continuous. Yes. That only if I have past perfect, it will remain as past perfect. Past perfect continuous, it will remain as past perfect continuous. Okay? Yeah? All right. So it's 11:34 now, 11:35 now. You guys can maybe, let's do future also, and then I'll give you a 5 minutes break. Yeah? In that 5 minutes, you can go through the examples that you have seen. If there are any doubts, you can just text me the doubts and we'll clarify. Yeah? Let's do future also. Now see, what will happen to a simple future? We'll change it to something we call as a conditional. Okay? What are conditionals? I'll tell you. Don't worry. She said, I will be in Scotland tomorrow. Okay? What does that mean? She said that she would be. Okay? That means this action of telling is already over. Yeah? So right now, where is she? She would be in Switzerland. Not will be. No, will be ante inka future la avutundi ani. Kada? So think of it like this. What is today's date? Today's date is 15. So on 14th, you and I spoke. Okay, I told you tomorrow I will go to Switzerland. On 15th, you are speaking to your friend. So this is me plus you. This is you plus your friend. So over here, am I already in Switzerland or not? Yes, I'm already in Switzerland. That means I would have already been in Switzerland. No, by then. నేను అప్పటికల్లా వచ్చేసి ఉంటాను కదా, అందుకు మనం వుడ్ వాడుతున్నాం. ఓకే, క్లియర్ నో? యా. The same way, if it is future continuous, then what will we do? We will take a continuous conditional. If it is simple future, we are taking simple conditional. If it is future continuous, we are taking continuous conditional. He said, I'll be disposing of the old computer next Tuesday. Yeah, that means he said that he would be disposing of the old computer the following Tuesday. Yeah, okay. These are easy. All right, so I'll leave you here. It is 11:37. I'll just leave you for 3 minutes and we'll return at 11:40. Okay, just take a look at all the examples that you have gotten so far. Make your own examples. Make at least 1-2 examples of your own and see how it's changing. Okay, all right. If you have doubts, please type them out. So no doubts, nothing. All right. So should I move forward? Should I go to pronouns? అందరికి ఇక్కడ దాకా అర్థమైపోయింది కదా, because see, these won't directly come in any questions, but these are very, very useful for all models of exams that you're going to give forward. Okay, ఎక్కడ మీకు స్పెసిఫిక్ గా యూజ్ అవుతుంది అంటే when you're sitting in an interview and you're having a conversation with the interviewer, no, there is a lot of indirect speech that will come out of your mouth and you won't realize it. At that time, most of us we choke. Okay, our fluency goes down. We start thinking, "Arey, ఇది ఎలా చెప్పాలి అని మనం ఏమో ఆలోచిస్తూ ఉండిపోతాం." Okay, see, I've seen a lot of students face that. So if you guys are able to grasp these concepts, my sincere suggestion is go back home and talk to each other. Okay, so I think the other day someone was texting me about how do I practice English when there's no one else to speak with me or when people make fun. there are all these online chat rooms also. Okay, where you can go and you can speak to native English speakers. You don't even need to speak to, someone from India. You can connect with someone online who's sitting somewhere else, maybe in the US, UK, or somewhere, and you can just have a small conversation with them. Okay. Remember, they don't know you. They'll never meet you or talk to you again. So it's okay for you to make mistakes in front of them. Right? ఆడెవడో మనకు తెలియదు. అందుకు కంగారు పడకుండా try to speak in English every single day. Slowly, over a period of time, it will improve. Okay, it won't improve in one day, 1 week, but over a period of time, it will definitely improve. Okay, all right. So pronouns, see, pronouns always are as per the speaker. Okay, so we have to always change them as per the receiver. Okay, for example, if I'm saying he said, okay, something happened. Yeah. So for example, if I'm saying he said, I am in class 12th. Tanu నాకు చెప్పాడు కదా కదా. So see, this I, whoever is the or whatever is the gender of this I is decided with this pronoun. కదా, తను నాకు చెప్పాడు అని. Yes. So for that person, for that subject, I will replace with that particular pronoun. Okay. And he's saying I am in class 12th, no? Yes. So will this thing be the same when you are telling me, or will it change? Should it be he said that he is in class 12th or he was in class 12th? Yeah, it'll be he said that he was in class 12th. Okay, very good. Next one, she says that I am writing a letter to my brother. Now see, here I have two pronouns. First one is I, second one is my. Correct? So see, what is this pronoun my? This pronoun my is nothing but possessive pronoun, no? Yeah? And this I is nothing but a personal pronoun. Correct? So I have to remember that I am using the same type of pronoun and the same gender of pronoun. These are these two are very, very important things. Okay. So, why will it be is? What happens to present continuous? Pavani, we saw the rules. No, what happens to present continuous? It turns into past continuous. Kada? Pavani, ఇక్కడ చూడు నేను రూల్స్ రాసినట్టున్నాను. Yeah. See, present continuous becomes past continuous. Kada? So in that case, over here, what should it become? Was. Okay. She says that. 1 minute. Sorry. Yeah, this will be is only. She says that she is writing because it says over here. No, okay. Yeah. No. She says that she was writing a letter to her brother. Is avadamma ikkada kuda, no? It will be she was only. Okay. Yeah. Because this says part is the noun that is already there. So the rest of it, we'll have to convert it from present to past. Okay. Yeah. So she says that she was writing a letter to her brother. See, this my also now will become her. Enduku చూడండి, her ante belonging to that woman, no? So this her is also a possessive pronoun anamata. Okay. Same way this one. She said to them, you have done your work. Ikkada what are the pronouns? You and your. Okay. Now here again, your is a possessive pronoun. You is a personal pronoun. Okay. So she told them that they had done their work. Okay. So are we all clear about pronouns, how they are changing? You should always make sure that they are of the same type and they are of the same gender. Type ante enti? Personal pronouns, లేకపోతే possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, అలాంటిది. Okay, gender ante enti? Gender is male or female. That's masculine or feminine gender. Okay, all right. Yeah. So it is 11:46 now. I think you guys can take 5 minutes. I don't think you'll need more than 5 minutes for these 3 questions. Okay, na? Start chasing. Oh, I didn't forget to switch off my. Okay, so I think that's time up. It's 11:50. Let's start solving them. Yeah. What's the first thing? He's saying that Mrs. Patmore said, I have baked a cake. Fine. So can anyone tell me what is the tense of this part? Can anyone identify the tense? I'll give you a hint. It's a perfect tense.
Present perfect.
Yes. Very good. It's a present perfect tense. So what should it change into? So what should it change into? Past perfect.
Past.
Past perfect, Nana. Okay. Yeah. So ఇందులో past perfect ఎక్కడ ఉంది? ఇదొక్కటే past perfect. కదా? Yeah. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, some of you told me first one option is D. I'm pretty sure you slightly missaw the thing. ఇక్కడ D లేదు, baked అని లేదు. This part is baked. కదా? So we are going with B. Okay. Yeah. What about second question? Alfred said he goes for a walk every morning. So what will it be? See, definitely I can eliminate C option because this is still a pronoun. Correct. So C option kaadu. C option తీసేయాలి మనం. Okay. Will go is wrong. Went is wrong. So definitely D option. I go for a walk. Okay. Yeah, very good. Next. In this question, all of you got like, different answers. But my dear friends, the answer to this question is A. Okay, because see, Socrates said, obviously, that is the only thing I'm adding. This is just the reporting verb. Okay. Virtue is its own reward, is nothing but a universal truth. Okay. So see, all idioms, phrases, we consider as universal truths. Okay. All right. Yeah. So next one is what will happen when you're taking interrogative verbs. Okay. So see, these are the things. Obviously, you'll get a full stop instead of a question mark. It's very simple thing. Just let's look at a few examples. Once you look at a few examples, you'll be able to easily understand. He said to me, what are you wearing? Okay. చూడు ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు వాట్ ఆర్ యూ వేరింగ్ అన్నది క్వశ్చన్ కదా. ఆ క్వశ్చన్ ని వాడు చెప్పాడు అంటే క్వశ్చన్ అడిగినట్టే కదా వాడు, అవునా కాదా? సో తను నన్ను నేనేం వేసుకున్నాను అని అడిగాడు. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు. హీ సెడ్ టు మీ వాట్ ఆర్ యూ వేరింగ్. తను నాకు చెప్పాడు నువ్వేం వేసుకున్నావు అంటే తను నేనేం వేసుకున్నాను అని తను నన్ను అడిగాడు. Am I right? Right. So he asked me what I was wearing. నేను అప్పుడు ఏం వేసుకున్నాను అని అడిగాడు. Will be చూడనా asked no. So it will be I was wearing only. It won't be I am wearing. Okay, it will be I was wearing. Arvind Swami, past, present will become past, no? Yeah, so present continuous will become past continuous. Where do you live? Asked the boy. Okay, the boy inquired where I lived. Where I lived. No, to be two. See, live is simple present tense. Correct? So it will be where I lived. Yeah? Oh, just give me one moment. I'm getting an important call. Just give me one moment. Thank you very much for staying on hold. So, right. So, are we clear with this? Now, the other conditions are when the question is not introduced by using an interrogative word. What do I mean by that? See, over here, this is an interrogative word. What is an interrogative word? Where is an interrogative word? In fact, we have 5 WH interrogative words. Okay. What, why, who, where, and how. Okay. So.
Which?
Yeah, thank you. Who was that?
When?
ఎవరో చెప్పారు. విచ్ వెన్ను అవి ఎమోజ్ పర్లేదు. విచ్ వెన్ను పర్లేదు. యా, వెన్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. విచ్ ఐ డోంట్ థింక్. యా, వెన్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. Which is not amongst the 5 W's is what I think. What, why, where, how, when. Okay, what, why, where, who, how, when. These are the things. Okay na? ఈ వర్డ్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు యూజువల్ గా మనం ఇంట్రాగేటివ్ వర్డ్ అని మనం వాడేస్తాం. ఓకేనా? బట్ వేర్ ఇఫ్ యూ సీ క్వశ్చన్స్ లైక్ దిస్, ఆర్ యూ ఇల్, దిస్ ఆల్సో క్వశ్చన్, బట్ దేర్ ఇస్ నో WH వర్డ్ కదా. సో వీటిని ఇంట్రాగేటివ్ వర్డ్ లేదు అని మనం అంటాం, ఇంకేం కాదు. ఇట్స్ ఆల్సో క్వశ్చన్ ఓన్లీ, బట్ ఇట్స్ జస్ట్ దట్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్డ్ బై అన్ ఇంట్రాగేటివ్ వర్డ్. Okay, then what will happen? We asked him if he was ill. Okay, enduku ఇది సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ సింపుల్ పాస్ట్ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. Okay, next, when okay, she said, will you come for the party? Okay, so what is this again? She asked whether we would. Enduku we? Because see, now as far as I think, according to this question, this you is plural. Okay, the confusion with you, I'll tell you what's the confusion with you. You is singular and you is plural. Okay, if you are considering this you is singular, okay, then it will be you would. If you are considering this you is plural, like I thought, then it will be we would. Okay, is that clear? If you are considering, it can also be what?
I would.
అర్థం కాలేదు.
I would కూడా.
I would da. She asked whether I would come for the party, Anna.
Sir.
Yes. See, if it is singular, no, then she will definitely say she asked whether I would come for the party. అందుకే నేను ఇక్కడ ప్లూరల్ అని తీసుకుంటున్నాను ఇది యాక్చువల్ గా ముందు. ఓకేనా? So see, instead of me considering it plural, maybe you can go with your logic that yes, if it is only one, she would have said I would, right? But 90% of the cases, this you is always taken plural case only. Okay na? So my answer will be we would. Someone, Rishi, is saying what's in this case. In this case, it's plural, Nana. Okay? Yeah. All right. Next one, modal verbs. You guys know what modal verbs are. Remember the other day, you guys were asking me when can we use should, could, and all. Would, should, could. And I told you they are the same words that express ability, but they are used in different contexts, right? So these are a few of the contexts that you can use them in. Yeah. So whenever you have can changes to could. But if you have could does not change. Could remains as could. Yeah. Right, Gayatri. Can, could, will, would, those only. Okay. So if you have a can will change into could, but could does not change again. Okay. So for example, she said she can dance. She said that she could dance. Okay. May becomes might. She said I may buy a dress. Okay. So she said that she might buy a dress. All right. Now, must will become had to or would have to. One of these two things. Okay. Rama said, I must complete the assignment. Okay. That means Rama said that he had to complete the assignment. All right. But see over here, could, would, should, might, these things will never change. All right. She said, I should clean the house. She said that she should clean the house. All right. So these are all models. Models do not change. Okay. When you have can and all, they change into could. So only changes are can goes to could, may goes to might, and Must goes to had to. Okay. Now, where can I use would have to? For example, if I say Karan said, okay, I must finish them by noon. Okay, in this case, I can say Karan said that he would have to finish them by noon. Okay, did you get an example? Yeah, how do we identify them? So think of it this way, Nana. When the action is in the future, it's in the immediate future, or if it's in the near future, wherein you have a specific time frame, then you can go with would have to. But if there's no specific time frame, it can happen anytime. It must happen, but it must happen anytime. Then you can go to had to. Okay, usually that's how we distinguish, but it's up to you. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? ఏదైనా స్పెసిఫిక్ టైం ఫ్రేమ్ ఏదైనా నీకు తెలుస్తోంది అంటే వుడ్ హ్యావ్ టు వెళ్ళిపో. ఓకే, లేకపోతే పాస్ట్ ఏమైనా అవుతుంది ఐ మస్ట్ హ్యావ్ ఫినిష్ దిస్ అన్నప్పుడు అప్పుడు అలాంటి జస్ట్ గివ్ మీ వన్ మోమెంట్. Yeah, so sorry. Rishi, did you get the answer to your question? Yes, no? Rishi? Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Come on. So I think we can go with a few more questions now that we have learned these many concepts. Yeah. Can you do these two questions and yeah, can you time yourself? If you're timing yourself, you will realize that you're able to solve this in less than 20 seconds. Okay, that's very good speed. Yeah, okay, good. So the first one is the army Jawan said, where are the weapons? Okay, so what are we doing? We are changing the word said into inquired. Inquired and question will become wrong. Very good. So the army Jawan inquired where the weapons were. Very nice. So C is the correct answer. Yeah, why? Because from simple past is changing into simple present is changing into simple past also. Okay, next one. I warned her that I could no longer tolerate her coming late. Yeah. So what will it be? It will be I said to her. So all the four of them are having I said to her. Wow. Okay. Next one. He and you should not be there. Definitely. Because I am the one. Why not questioned? In the previous question, you're asking me why not question. See, first of all, even if I take it to be question, even if I consider question is correct, here the number of weapons have changed, no? Yeah. So S is not there at all, no, here. So it's referring to something different altogether. So this is the wrong answer, Amma. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, నువ్వు క్వశ్చన్ అనుకోవచ్చు. యూజువల్గా మనం అలా అన్నాము, ఇంకేం కాదు, బట్ నువ్వు అనొచ్చు, దానికి ఏం తప్పేం లేదు. ఓకే. So where was I? I was talking about second question. And second question, look at C option. I said to her, I can no longer tolerate your coming late. Now this your is what changes as her, no? Yes, because her is over here. That means she's a woman, no? So definitely this will become correct. Okay. You cannot use she. Okay, that is extremely wrong. All right. Yeah, do these two. Take 5 minutes. Do these two also. Come on, start. Right. So what's the first answer going to be? The first answer, I think, is option 1. Right? Because even I was solving these things only. So option 1, I think, is the right answer. Right? He said to me, can you do these tasks for me? Correct? So what will be the thing? He asked me, because this said will change into asked. Yeah. He asked me if I could, because it's you, so I. Yeah. And can will become could. So what is this? This is the modal, right? If I could do these tasks for me is again becoming him. So yeah, first one is the right one. And so the confusion for the second option for you guys is between B and C. Yeah? A lot of you told C, and I think one person, Mohan, said B. Okay, Mohan, because you're the only one who said B, let me first check out B. The CEO said, sorry, the CEO said it's time we begin planning our work. Okay. And what is B? The CEO said it was time they had begun. Oh, no, no. See, we begin planning our work, right? So what is this? This is present continuous. Correct. So it will go into past continuous. Why are you going to had? Had is perfect, no? Yeah. So B will not be the right answer. Answer will be C. Okay. All of you clear? All right. Okay. Let's go to imperative. Yeah. Imperative questions and imperative sentence and imperative sentences, remember, these are always commands or orders. That means order or a request. Oh, okay, yeah. So orders or requests, correct? Okay. So see, she said to her, please complete it. Yeah. Now I can say that she ordered her to complete it. I can use anything like that. Okay. I can use ordered her to complete it also. Okay. Or she can say advised her to complete it also. Yeah. You can use any one of those words. It's not a big deal at all. She urged her. Yeah, you can use. All right. You can definitely use. There's no problem in that. 138. Yeah. Okay. Next one. The teacher said to me, shut the door. Now over here, because this is an order only, you cannot say the teacher requested me to shut the door, then the sentence will change. Okay. So when you can see that this is an order, you'll have to take either the teacher instructed me, the teacher ordered me, something. Okay. So the teacher instructed me to shut the door. Next, what? He said to me, you should have worked hard. He said to me, you should work hard to pass the exam. Again, said becomes advised. Yeah. He advised me that you becomes I. Yeah. I should work hard. See, should becomes should only, no? Remember, should does not change at all. గుర్తుందా మనం చూసాము could, should, might ఇవన్నీ చేంజ్ అవ్వవు. Pleased, she pleased her to complete it. Please అలా వాడకూడదు భాస్కర్, అలా వాడకూడదు. ప్లీజ్డ్ సమ్మన్ అంటే వాళ్ళని మరిపించడం కాదు. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ థింగ్ కాల్డ్? You're making them fall for something. You're pleasing them means you're making them comfortable with something. మెప్పించడం, correct, not మరిపించడం, మెప్పించడం. Yeah, you're right, Gayatri, thank you. How can we use ordered, sir, when there's a question in the, when there's a please in the question? Okay, if I say please shut up, is that not an order? 03D4. Simple, no? If I say please shut up, that's still an order only, no? See, though we are using the word please, that does not always give a connotation that it's a request. Okay, yes, traditionally please is used for requests. I agree. I'm not saying no. But just because I'm using that word please does not always make it a request. Yeah? Okay. So these 3 examples are done. Can we go to the next one? The next one is a very broad category. We've placed all the miscellaneous. Ante ekkada lenivi inlo tostam anamata. Yeah. So there's time and miscellaneous. Now see, they said it's 10 o'clock now. Yeah. So what will you say? They said it was 10 o'clock now or then? Very
Then.
good. Say then. Appudu. ఓకేనా? అప్పుడు 10 అయిందని చెప్పాడు రాడు అంటాం కదా మనం. Yeah. She asked if I'm going to London today. She said that she was going to London that day. Okay, next. She said I'm going to London tomorrow. Tomorrow ante enti? The next day. Okay, very good. You guys are amazing. Yeah. Anta grammar వచ్చింది ఇంకేం మీకు? ఇంక వెళ్ళి ఎగ్జామ్ లో దొడబడేయడమే. Yeah, okay. So she said I'm going to see him tonight. Tonight ante that night kada ante. Crazy. So these are all the changes. Okay, so this one slide, if you can we leave now? Why? అబ్బా ఇంకా సరే, నీ గ్రామర్ వచ్చేసింది, నాకు కన్ఫర్మ్ అయ్యేదాకా ఉండి వెళ్ళిపో, సరేనా? I'll put a small test at the end of this. You just give answers to that, and by that time 12:30 కూడా అయిపోతుంది, అప్పుడు వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు ఇంకా. Okay, yeah, guys, if you want, just take a small screenshot of this, because this is the one of the important slides of this entire PPT. Okay, these are the changes anamata. All right, so whenever we are having now, we'll change it to then. Ikkada chusam kada already in the previous thing. So whenever we are having now, we'll change it to then. Okay, we'll change ago to before, the same way today to that day. Yeah, tomorrow to the next day, yesterday to the day before, like that will change. Okay, all right. So what about these? He says he wants to buy this book. Yeah, very good. So when we say he says that he wants to buy that book, because to him it is this, to you it is that. Okay, so that over here becomes a demonstrative adjective. All right. Next, He says that he wants to buy these books. That means what will it become? He says that he wants to buy those books. Okay, very good. Next, my girlfriend was here yesterday. Then what will it be? My girlfriend was here the day before. Okay, a previous day అని చెప్పం, the day before అనే అంటాం మనం. Okay, all right. Yeah. Now exclamatory, obviously you know. Yes, we have interjections. These interjections are what? These are feelings, correct? These are the words that express feelings, correct? Yeah. So for example, she said alas. Okay, now alas is what? Alas is nothing but grief. It is nothing but sadness, correct? So we say she exclaimed sadly. Okay, నిన్న conjunctions కి మార్చాం మనం. Conjunctions don't change because conjunctions are joining two parts. Conjunctions, they themselves are not doing anything. Instead, they're just joining two parts. So there won't be any change. Okay, here exclamations, what are they doing? They're changing the meaning. They're adding some meaning to what we are feeling. Okay, so that will change anamata. Okay, next one, he said hooray. Hooray ante enti? It's happiness kada. So he exclaimed with great joy, or he exclaimed happily. He exclaimed happily that he had won the match. Okay, yeah, all right. Next, so look at this. Now whenever we have what or how at the beginning, they are replaced with very or very great. When is this happening? When they are used as adjectives, when they are telling us about something. Okay, so see, they said what a beautiful house this is. Okay, over here this is a exclamation only. This is telling me how great that house is, correct? So what we'll say, they exclaimed that the house was very beautiful. So this is the adjective. No, see, if I 1 minute, let me just put this slide on again. See, so if I'm saying they said, this they is what? Pronoun. Said is verb, correct? Now over here, a is adjective, beautiful is adjective, house is noun, correct? So what is this what doing? What a beautiful house. It's telling me about something about the house only, no? Yes. So this beautiful adjective, I'll use the same adjective with the word very. Okay, so they exclaimed that the house was very beautiful. Or there's one more option that you can do. If you want to show off your skills, you can use words like this. Okay, yeah, so it's nothing big, but you can simply say, if you say very hardworking, yeah. What is one word for very hardworking? It is diligent. Okay, suppose you have very hot, you will call it scorching. Yeah, very cold, freezing. Yeah, very beautiful, gorgeous, very ugly, hideous. Right? So if you can just modify your vocabulary a little bit, yeah, such that you're using one word instead of two words, your English is becoming even better. Remember guys, you're not learning English from me, you're not learning grammar from me just for your campus placements. Okay, because learning English for an exam is the worst thing you can do. We are supposed to be learning a language so that we can speak in that language. Okay, and these things will help you speak in that language. Okay, all right. So if I said how lucky I am, Okay, again, I'm using this how as an exclamation. Will it be okay if we change the original adjective? As long as the word you're changing it with is still representing it, it's okay. For example, if I change that beautiful by using gorgeous, it still is the same sentiment. It still is the same emotion, right, Gayatri? Yeah. For example, if I were to say that you are the most beautiful woman I've seen in my life, I would simply I could simply say that your pulchritude is unparalleled. Okay, so if I were to praise you by saying that you're the most beautiful woman in the world, okay, again, I'm assuming you're a woman because Gayatri. All right, no offense. So I could say your pulchritude is unparalleled. But what good is that going to do to me if you or if people who are listening to me don't understand the meaning of this word pulchritude? అర్థమైందా? నాకు వచ్చు కదా అని నేను వాడేయకూడదు. నేను వాడింది మిగతా వాళ్ళకి కూడా అర్థం అవుతుందా లేదా అని చూసుకుని నేను వాడాలి, ఇంకేం కాదు. ఓకే, సో అలా మీకు తెలిసిన వర్డ్స్ ఏదైనా మీరు ఏమొచ్చి వన్ వర్డ్ కింద సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసుకుని వాడదాం అనుకుంటే వాడుకోవచ్చు, దాంట్లో ఏం తప్పు లేదు. ఓకే, యా, హియర్ ఐ సెడ్ హౌ లక్కీ am I. ఓకే, ఇదేంటి షాక్ అయ్యాడు అన్నట్టే కదా ఇది. సో ఐ రైట్ ఐ సెడ్ ఇన్ గ్రేట్ వండర్. ఓకే, ఆర్ ఐ రైట్ I said amused. Okay, I said amused that I was very lucky. That I was very lucky. Okay, yeah. Next one. Wherever we have punctuations, we'll be changing them. We'll be looking at change of tense. Yes. So let's start solving a few questions here. Last few questions, I think I have 3 pages of questions and then we'll stop. Okay, yeah, come on, start fast. I'd rather prefer to be here because these are only 2 questions per page. No, there are not a lot of questions, so maybe we can discuss and solve them together, right? Okay, so someone has already given me the answer, Saranya and Gayatri and Lahari. Okay, all right, so let's discuss them. Isabel said, what a beautiful rainbow it is. So see, said will be changed as exclaimed. Correct, so obviously B option is wrong. Yeah, so Isabel exclaimed with wonder that the scenery was. It should be was. So these 2 options are left. C option is also. Ayo. Sorry, just give me one moment. I think I pressed on some other button randomly. Yeah, okay. So these 2 options are gone and A and C are left. Correct? Now over here you look, exclaimed wonderfully. I am using an adverb here, right? I am not supposed to be using an adverb. Instead of that, I'm supposed to be using an adverbial phrase. So my right answer will be D. Okay, so an adverbial phrase is supposed to be used. Next, what about second one? The man said, ah, I'm ruined. Okay, yeah. So again, cried and then chappanu. Okay, sorry guys, my pen stopped working, I guess. But yeah, cried is not something that we will look at. Okay, so first one is eliminated. Third one is also eliminated. Okay, now amongst B and D, the man exclaimed in grief. The man exclaimed with sorrow. Okay, now see, amongst these 2, the emotion that is more suitable is sorrow. Okay, second reason why we are choosing D is the tense. Over here, he left it as ruin. That is wrong. You can't leave it as ruin. It will be ruined. Okay. So the answer will be D. All right. Okay. Let's try this one. This world, she said, is full of sorrow. This world, she said, is full of sorrow. Let me once try writing because I just put it. Okay, yeah, it's not working properly. Don't worry. So what will be the answer for the third question? This world, she said, is full of sorrow. Yeah. She said that the world was full of sorrow. So see, there are two sentences here. It won't be she observed that, Nana. Remember, observed is not a right word over here. So immediately you can actually eliminate, I think, three of them. Or is observed the right word? Can I use observed over here? Just give me one moment. This world, she said, is full of sorrow. Wish that I were dead. Yeah, okay. You can use observed here. It's fair enough. You can use observed here. Okay. So which one? That the world is full of sorrow is full of sorrow. Okay. First was, look at the first option. The only option that makes sense. Okay. Because you already have in middle, she said. Okay. So it becomes a same speech. So the only option that makes sense is A, Nana. It's not B. Okay. The first part will come off the same way. She observed that the world is full of sorrow. Okay, see, this becomes that. Yes, yes, yes. Because it's a universal truth. This world is full of sorrow. It was full of sorrow yesterday, it's full of sorrow today, it will be full of sorrow tomorrow also. It's a universal truth, no? No, it's not a universal truth. Rishi, ninne adutna. You're the one who said is and question mark, question mark. Yeah. Rishi, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So see, the world being full of sorrow is a universal truth. So it's a UT. Since I'm not able to write, I'm typing it down. Okay. And the only thing we need to change is wish that I were dead, because that's the only thing she said. All right. So wish that I were dead. How do we change it? She wished, obviously, yeah, to be dead. What did she wish? She wished to be dead. Now over here, this to be is known as an infinitive form of the verb. Okay. All right. This to be part is known as the infinitive form of the verb. All right. So please make a small note. Next one. I said to Violet, please help me with my homework. So this is a request, no? So obviously I requested Violet will be the first three words. Yes. Obviously to help me will be the second three words with my homework. Okay. So I requested Violet to help me with my homework. So your answer will be, for the fourth one, answer will be B. Okay. Are we clear? Boys, girls, yeah? All right. Okay, guys. So I'll actually stop here. I'm going to give this one 5 questions page for you as a homework. Okay, to you as a homework. All right. So that's all for today. You guys have my phone number. You guys have my mail ID. So if you have any doubts, please do text me. I am making sure that I'm replying back to all of you guys whenever I'm finding time. Yeah. The test of this particular topic will be uploaded in the afternoon, by the afternoon, I think. Okay. So you guys can go and solve questions from that also. All right. Okay. That's all for today then. Tata. Thank you so much and have a very, very good day. Okay. Yeah, no problem here. Wait. I think I have a chat something. Someone's asking me some question. Chandra, it is SARMA, Sarma. It's not Sharma. Okay, it is Sarma only. Yeah? Okay. So I can end this meeting for all of you, right? Any more questions? Anything else that you guys have to ask? No, right? You wanted to see the previous slide once? Okay. I'm so sorry. I just closed it. I'll do one thing. I'll just send the slides to you by afternoon. Okay. And if you have a doubt, you can just text me about it. All right, Gayatri? Oh, all right. Bye now.